What's going on, guys? Boy Mike Lowy, Lowy Trading Academy. We are live right now. So we are in this trade. We entered right about here, and we're still going. So we trimmed some here, and now we're gonna see if we could get that downside continuation. All right. So what I was trying to say is that my one-on-one. We actually talked about this yesterday, last night. We called it happening, right? So this was the chart that we had set up already. So as you can see, here's what we were waiting for, and then we opened below here, right? So this is our 639 level. We opened below this level. So what does this mean? Boom! That's a great resistance to take it back down. So that's exactly what happened today. Is that from that level that you guys just saw, right? We broke down below it, we opened here. So this became our reject. And since obviously the sentiment is bearish, we have better chance of breaking through our levels, right? So we get down here, we break, boom. This was that's an ad. This was trim, add, go, right? And this is still, I trimmed again right here. So now we're just waiting to see. I got one runner, $100. It could go to zero, and I'm chilling. So really, I think that's just the biggest thing. Just hold your runners, let your runners run. Um, but other than that, the initial entry is always the best. That's where you make your money at, right? So really, I don't know why my levels just disappeared. Oh, yes, I do. Um, there you go. Jeez. So yeah, so when you come up to a level, right, on the watch list, if I say 639.73, when it gets up to this level and you see it just doing all of this, that's selling, not obviously, sorry, that's selling pressure coming in, right? And there's no volume. I mean, look at that. We had volume, right? We had, not really, but then it really started dying out, half of this volume, right? So we know that that was the push. We have this gap right here. Pre-market level. So you could use that as a stop loss, right? So did I enter right here? No, it closed, and then I entered. Got a pullback, added one, came back again, added one more because we still never broke above, and it was still super weak. So I was like, all right. And then we finally got our push down to that next level. So, right, we took it from here to here, sold, waited for puts, right? Entered the puts here, and then came down, added on this candle, and then came all the way down, broke through, trim, retest halfway, add, new lows, trim, right? But I really trimmed here. Just because that's a good, I trim there. I'm being safe. This is already more than, the move that I planned for. So I planned for this move and it happened. So now this is just, like I said, I got that one left. Which I could have still had three, but whatever. Just one of them. One could still, make you a couple hundred extra for the day. So don't be greedy about it if you already got your profits. And then Meta, kind of same thing, right? Came up to our level, no volume, overbought, bearish divergence, and then made a lower low, retest, go, right? Come on. Nvidia, boom. Nvidia was actually pretty nice today. I actually should have watched Nvidia. Damn. That was a pretty nice move on Nvidia. Shit, it's kind of a tweezer top, really. But see, like how it broke above right? And we broke with a decent amount of or we came up with a decent amount of volume. And then when we broke above and closed, we had almost half the volume. And then this candle, super weak, half the volume though, so could be a pullback, right? But I just trust my levels, and I'm like, I don't really want those calls. Come up here, boom. This candle's the bearish. Okay, like this this is your confirmation, but at the same time, this is your confirmation on the 2 minute, right? So like when you see this and you see this close, you're like, oh, nice, that was a break, and then straight back under that level. So technically, how you want to see it would be like this. Like if you're bearish, right? Because we were bearish today. I was bearish today. Um, we want to see obviously rejection here, but since we broke above with conviction, right? We wait for that retest. The retest closed back below. So essentially, is that it is as if we were just coming down, broke below, right? Broke below our level. Um, so that 5 minute candle close, this would be that retest to enter to go back down to your support, to your next support. That's kind of, I mean, it could be kind of confusing for that, but you got to think overbought levels. You're looking for puts. This was gorgeous, gorgeous grab, right? And then we failed to make a high. We failed to go higher, and we went lower. We broke right back below our level. So 2 minute, this would be your entry, and then you take it and go. I mean, this is take profit, just previous lows, but then you break below it, so you could go, right? It's not as strong, but that's a great trade. 170, 180 to, even if you took it to here, 169, 90, 170. It's still about a $2 move though. Let's see, Tesla. Nah, wouldn't have touched Tesla. AMD, we've been waiting for AMD, man. I've been waiting for AMD. That's a good. I mean, that's a good little double top, I guess. But boom, this could be your entry to the downside here. Uh, but I'm done for the day. I'm not taking it. So I just make notes now. But yeah, this is how you guys read the watch list, right? So like technically, we did break the 159 and went to 162, but we failed to break above that. Excuse me. We failed to break above that. So I want to take that. And then you have this happens right here. All right. So we could go to the downside, and then you could use break and close above here as a stop loss. But it's pretty bullish on the day, except even though we have, that bearish divergence that happened and this gap. You could also see right here that we came down. All right. So we could still come down a little bit. We could come down to here. Like there's different ways to look at it. Just don't touch it if it's not pretty. But also just for an update, as I was finishing up the video, look at that. Came right back down to here, like I said, continuing lower. You can take this down to 158 now, easy. And SPY, look at that. Look at that. That's how you guys do it. That's how you freaking do it right there. And we called this from the top today. Look at that. Hold on. Let me get out of this real quick. Oh. So yeah, that's how you do it. Look at that. Boom. Watch list. SPY. Looking for SPY rejects at 643 or 639. Boom. I mean, 639 was actually right here. So even if you did listen, you would have just been late to the party, entered here, overtook this entry and straight down. Still could have caught $3 move. So get it done, baby. This stuff is all free. This is all free. So I don't know why you're not in the Discord. I don't know why you're not asking questions. Like, geez, you guys just love working your 9 to 5s. I swear. I don't know why. When we first started, so many people were calling like, "Oh, I want to learn. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. Oh, I don't got money to pay this, that, the other." So I was like, you know what? Boom, it's free. Here you go. And still no one takes action. So I need a new group of people to go ahead and subscribe, like my channel, and start making some money together.